Alright everyone, welcome to the stream. We are doing more Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monsters, Coliseum, Libra mod, Ironman, with the wind symbol. Whew. Yeah, last time we had to restart the run as we pretty much lost anything of a semblance of a chance of winning. So, this run's been going alright. I'd say the one thing is that we very crucially lost Baby Dragon, which is hugely unfortunate. But for the rest, it went relatively well, I'd say. We already have level 5 Kuriboh, which a couple more levels and he'll get a second special usage, which is really good. Outside of that, I guess we got Firegrass Petite Dragons this time instead of going for Harpy Lady, because Harpy Lady really disappointed me in our first attempt at this. So I would argue that we should try to go for Dark Fire Dragon. Also, because we obviously lost Baby Dragon, there's also no point in going for like Time Wizard, which sucks. Like, that really sucks. So against these guys, we have beaten Mako and we've beaten Mai, so we've still got opponent 1, 3, and 5 left. So I'm going to go to our random number generator and just kind of see who we get next. So the next opponent is going to be number 5. That is Mokuba. That's fine. Honestly, like, Mokuba's probably the easiest of the 3 left. Although, like, he does have a good. He's pretty strong on the attack front, so we can't really get hit that much. However, we can clap back pretty strong. We can hit back quite strong. As he's got Thunder and he's got Dark. Honestly, it doesn't even seem like such a horrible idea to get Lamone here. While his Thunder monsters are probably the most threatening in terms of damage, his Dark monsters can take a hit more. I think he's got the Thunder symbol and not the Dark symbol, which I think is probably only good for us. Well, Dark symbol versus Thunder symbol. Honestly, I think actually Thunder symbol is just better than Dark. Although Dark isn't horrible. Dark is not horrible. Dark is just kind of weird. They gave Dark with Dark you get like a bunch of attack, but you don't get the attack on Thunder, which, well, kind of makes most of the Thunder monsters not that good, because there are not that many Thunder monsters that benefit from the defense. So yeah, he also, I think, has a chance of getting Bat, which he didn't get here, which is, I mean, only really beneficial for us because we don't really need Bat, and that's a pretty strong monster. So we're going to pick Kuriboh for the sake of that shield ability, which is really good. Petite Dragon could use some levels. Same goes for Firegrass. We could technically evolve, I think, Larvis to Mon Larvis, but I don't even really know if I want to do that, to be honest. Yeah, because we have the space, we should bring like a Crow Goblin. He's good. Lamoon, and we've got one more. We still have 190 left. I think Flame Manipulator will be a good choice here. So my strategy is mostly to go neutral and have Lamoon ready to take down what's his face, to take down Terra the Terrible. Whereas Kuriboh is just there for the defense. for the one defensive attack and just like get more levels on him. Although this is one of those matches, like if you're careless, you could still get your ass whooped here, because well, his monsters are pretty strong. Alright, we start off with opening up Kuriboh, and then yeah, the rest is all pretty cheap, but I'm gonna go 5th Crow Goblin to get that plus like 100. And then we're gonna also do Petite Dragon. Although his most destructive monster is definitely a Skillo Hero. A Skillo Hero number 2, I believe it is actually. Yeah, that guy's pretty threatening. Although he's easy to kind of dodge. That's like the big thing. He's easy to dodge, but he's still like relatively scary. So, God, we open up Firegrass next. Lamone. And Flame Manipulator. And at this point, I'm just wondering who I should give a special neutralizing block to. I think I'm going to give it to Flame Manipulator. Despite the fact that, well, Petite Dragon probably doesn't take many hits either. This is definitely still like a test run in the sense of, if we can get Darkfire Dragon, we can definitely see how useful Darkfire Dragon is, and if I should be going for it in future runs or not. See, for right now, he's not a big deal, but he could become a lot more dangerous in the future. Yeah, despite like getting defense buffs, like that defense buff has given Firegrass 4 points of defense, so like it's pretty much useless. Which is a shame. Okay, our turn. I will say I've been really looking forward to playing this little run. Also, wow, he could just snipe everything in Firegrass's little diagonal. So we should make sure that we're not in there. By like moving you, for instance, over here. Terror the Terrible and Thunderball, or not Thunderball, Spike Ball can't do much. It's actually called Needle Ball, but whatever. I think in my last 2 runs, I think I didn't lose anything, but it could still be a pretty tricky battle. But he can also just do that and pretty much just give us the free thing. I think I forgot to move Kuriboh. I definitely did. That's unfortunate. looking at his Kaminari Kozos, they cannot do anything yet. So, we've been given a 3 range to kill. You do 99 only. So, it's a bit disappointing. And you do 68, so you don't even kill. For you two, you can go 1-2 and be a little bit of a nuisance, I guess. You just straight up kill. Let's see how much damage you at least do. Probably like 150. 202, that's nice. That's very good. You barely don't reach, or well, barely, by a bit. Well, that's unfortunate, or we just place him on spots where you can't hit me. I may as well do this at least. But can I place you anywhere that makes you not be a threat? Go over here. Because I'm trying to just get the kill on Petite Dragon, to be perfectly honest. But I think we shouldn't risk it. It's not worth it for that. I think we just put you over here, finish this one off, so it's out of our hair, because that thing can one-shot if we're not careful. Level 3 for Lamoon is also not bad, as we want to get Dark Witch against Odeon. Oh, I misplaced that. You have about 171. That's not that bad. So you will place him over there. We can target that with a couple of guys. So 1, 2. Alright, for the rest of these guys to stay. We made Kuriboh vulnerable here, so that wasn't perfect. Luckily enough, that doesn't kill, but well, he can't take another hit, and losing Kuriboh will be horrible for us. Alright, he just froze Terror the Terrible forward. That is, well, no pun intended, terrible. Okay, so we obviously don't set our guy there, because then he's just gonna get hit by 2 guys. This does 150. And this does about 149, so they do kill together, but obviously I don't want Terror the Terrible to kill me, but with 196, right, if you add PP and defense, he should survive by 3. It's just that if this opens up, we're dead. But I honestly don't really have much more of a choice. We kind of just need to get rid of him. Probably should have attacked Crow Goblins first, but shit happens, I guess. I can place you over here. No, I shouldn't. I can place you over here, though. Place you over there. You're safe there. You can go 1-2, but yeah, he doesn't put these guys in any danger yet. You two still safe over there, although you two probably lack a bit of firepower, if I'm being honest. Luckily enough, like, Kaminari Kosos aren't very strong defensively. Alright. He barely survives, but now he cannot survive thunder. Alright, we lured away at least that one.
I'm ahead. I'll finish this duel quickly.
Well, ahead. This is a good spot though for you. That's just a free 202 damage. He has no way of... Ooh, this actually is turning out relatively well. If we kill Terror the Terrible here at least, which we do. That turned out just right. Just right. Yep, we level you up. Of course, now we have to be a little afraid of you. Just thinking how... Let's just quickly look how much damage you do. 139, that's not bad. However, if I decide to... If I decide to go over here... I think I'm just safe. Because I don't really want to encounter you straight away. You can go 1-2. So placing you over here is safe. I'll get Kuriboh over there and yeah, you need to just leave. Yeah, he just needs to get out of there for now. We can still take a hit with our boy, but that's bad. I missaw that. And Kuriboh's dead. Fucking hell, I saw that horribly. Wow, I really misplayed here. We just lost like one of the best monsters in the game. That changes a lot. Kuriboh, you go into the death list. Wow, we started this off horribly. Yeah, please finish this one off. Of course, you do not kill him. 139. I do think we just take this hit on him to at least lower him to that point. Whereas for you, we back you off. Yeah, I'm not happy with any of these spots, really. Sure. I mean, if he goes and attacks him, he's not gonna die in one hit. Which is a very bad symbol along with water, so it'll make the run much more challenging. Yeah, no, this is definitely really hard. And I already messed up, like, big time. I already lost both Baby Dragon and Kuriboh just now. And I lost Kuriboh just straight up to a mistake. Like, I feel shit. We lost Kuriboh to a mistake. Same goes for Baby Dragon. Both of them just by oversights. Not even down to, like, unsavable moments. Just preventable mistakes. Okay, he goes on an attack on Crow Goblin. That's fine. The one thing is, we do have a strong Crow Goblin in this run. But that's about it. So, losing Kuriboh here is obviously just horrible. As no Thousand Dragon and no Kuriboh makes the run a lot harder. At least give Fire Yarrow the kill, I guess. Or, well, we could actually... No, never mind. We cannot give Firegrass the kill, otherwise he dies to the elements. Okay, well, I think at this point we just go for the symbol kill. Symbol kill on who though? It definitely has to be, I think, either on Petit Dragon or Firegrass. Firegrass, you need about 63. You need about 29. I think we're giving it the Firegrass. God, if we just didn't lose Kuriboh, it would have been fine. Actually, Harpy Lady Sisters is the strongest monster in Wind Entry. Also one of the best 4 monsters in the game. You should focus on getting it. Yeah, problem is that I'm using like a non-duplicate rule, so like I can only really bring 1 Harpy Lady. And well, you get 2 of them from Mai. And I think you get 1 very late against Shadi? I think Shadi has 1. It's just where my rule said I kind of can't get Harpy Lady Sisters. I do know for a fact that Harpy Lady Sisters is super busted. But yeah, with my rule set, which I'm using for this challenge, Harpy Lady Sisters would only be obtainable if an opponent had it, which I don't know, maybe, I don't know if Pegasus has it on like a wind run or whatever, or if Ishizu has it. I would like for Ishizu to have it, that would be nice. But because of that, I was thinking of mostly making Crow Goblin and Thousand Dragon my ace. Until we get like Kasijin, who isn't really that good, but at least is a tank. Because like both Wind and Fire don't really have many monsters that benefit from the defense we get from the symbol. Like at least the water symbol, like there are at least enough water monsters to make that symbol somewhat useful. Something that really kind of lacks. For this symbol, yeah, we just lack monsters that benefit from having extra defense. I mean, this monster gets 4 points of defense from the symbol. Compared to, like, if you put it into attack, you'd get, like, 50 points of attack. It's a pretty big difference. That guy is kind of being a nuisance, I'm not gonna lie. Also, I'm just going to speed up this part because, like, who cares? We're just maneuvering to the fucking symbol. At this point, we're not messing this part up. I'll put you over here. The only problem is it seems like he's just gonna bug us the whole time. Alright, well, how much health does this one have? About 300. That is annoying. This thing's got about 205 attacks, so he's kind of a risk to do this. Although you actually get a free shot in, so we'll just take the hit with you and well, Firegrass isn't getting the kill. So we'll get the kill on Petite Dragon. That's quite a shame. It would have made the run much easier. It's literally the best boss for Wind Symbol. Yeah, but you know, I like a challenge. You know, it's a lot more fun if it's challenging, I'd say. Like, for instance, the difference was like the Wood Run, for instance. You know, it had its challenges, but it never came to the immense challenge that is this run, or at least the Wind Symbol. And I've been enjoying the Wind Symbol a lot. It's a lot of interesting theory crafting you can make. To try to get Flame Swordsman, he's also quite good and has a very good defense. Yeah, the thing is, side with Flame Swordsman, it's either we have to go for Fire Yara or Flame Swordsman. It's just that Flame Swordsman also requires Bisaki, and I could go for Flame Swordsman, but Fire Yara is also really good. I haven't tried out Flame Manipulator, I haven't tried out Flame Swordsman, but it is something that, like, I am considering. I'm currently going for, like, Dark Fire Dragon to see how good he is in Libra mod, because I don't think I've ever used him in Libra mod specifically. This is only, like, the second attempt on Wind Run, so I'm still kind of figuring out which monsters are more worth it to train up than others. So yeah, we pick up a Skiller Hero, we pick up, God, Terror the Terrible isn't terrible, but I think grabbing Needle Ball makes more sense. He just costs a lot less. But yeah, Flame Swordsman is definitely one that I could consider getting. It's just that Fire Yaru is so good. I don't know what Flame Swordsman's stats are. But, right, we came through it with only losing Kuriboh, but Kuriboh was a big loss. I could have definitely used Kuriboh's Fire Arrow is really bad for Wind Symbol because it's low defense and its attacks also is not worth the risk. Yeah, you definitely make a point there. I'm just a real big fan of Fire Yaru's attack pattern, but sure I'll give Flame Swordsman a try. I mean, I used Fire Yaru in the last run, and you know, I mean, he was really good in that run too for me, but I'll definitely give it a try. But I'm gonna quickly just look up what level Flame Swordsman needs to be. Level 4. Flame Manipulator needs to be level 4 for Flame Swordsman. You know what? I'll give it a try this run. But I need to get to Masaki first, and I don't know what level Masaki is from what's his face. So we go to scene 2. Let's see who we face next. We face We already faced number 4. We faced number 1. We face Weevil next. So our next opponent is Weevil, and then we face what's his face? Rex. Weevil got last run we played Weevil. I definitely messed up because damn, those Goki boars are incredibly fucking tough to beat. You 100% want to go first on this level because, well, I think it has a pretty big influence if he has Big Insect or not, because you'd imagine Big Insect would replace one of his wood monsters, but it actually replaces one of his root waters, which essentially makes it so that you basically just want to bring fire monsters. Pegasus Masaki, so you don't really have to level up. Yeah, I know Pegasus has him, but I don't know what level he needs to be at. I know Masaki's a pretty high cost. That's another thing about fusions. You'll need to sacrifice one monster in the battle to bring in a fusion monster. So, some battles it's just really tough then, and I think he won. God damn it. That being said, this is still definitely the better starting position, at least to fend off his Goki boars. But yeah, I am definitely going to try and I'm really going to try and get him. Still, Flame Manipulator is still good on this map, I'd say. Hinotama Soul will get Firegrass. It's the question what the last two I'll bring. I'll bring Crow Goblin, maybe Fiend Kraken, and a Skeletal Hero's got about 200 something attack. That's pretty strong. Jellyfish is not for this battle, but Jellyfish is still good because the AI really doesn't know what to do when you've got a free range attack. Your attack is somewhat lowered. Maybe Larvis? Yeah, sure, we'll bring Larvis as our last guy. I just don't know if he's got 2 Rude Waters or if he's got 3 Rude Waters. I mean 2 or 1. And that's a big difference maker here. Hinotama Soul is also... The nice thing about Hinotama Soul is his movement is so good. He costs so little and he does a good chunk of damage. The only thing I can say is that you're not guaranteed him. That's the big problem. Firegrass because I want Dark Fire Dragon, and then Larvis for some good old damage, I guess. Flame Manipulator and Crow Goblin. Crow Goblin really is there just to go for what's his face, for Word Water, which he's got how many? Okay, he's just got his 2 Root Waters. Unfortunately, Gaia the Dragon Champion and Flame Swordman are the only ace monsters you can go for in this run. Yeah, unfortunately, because we lost Baby Dragon, Thousand Dragon isn't an option. I don't know what Ishizu will give us, though, because Ishizu could bring us something really strong. Because I don't know what she actually has on a win run, but... I'm talking about the second battle, by the way, because like she pretty much always gives you a monsters that are good for the run, or at least good for your symbol, except for Wood. Except for Wood, she doesn't do that. In that run, she just doesn't feel like doing that, I guess. But I should definitely prioritize getting my Fire Lads out. Because that Goki boar is gonna come up real quickly. Okay, he's taking a different route. That's absolutely fine, for now at least. Okay, step 1, 2, 3, not yet, but then 1, 2, 3, and it's pretty dangerous. I'm gonna hide my symbol back a bit. Before, well, I can still move you like over here for now. Yeah, Gaia, by the way, Gaia the Dragon Champion is also like an absolute pain in the ass to get in this run, as Curse of Dragon isn't good on wind, obviously, and Gaia the Fierce Knight, you get super late. Although it's really good. Gaia the Fierce Knight is really good regardless of what symbol you're using. Okay, now it goes 1, 2, 3, so we're basically in the shitters no matter what. But he basically doesn't kill my guys, but he's still like scary. The other one is just behind him, but to be honest, like I feel like letting him hit me isn't even the worst choice I could make. Like sure, Flame Manipulator will take a hit, but we finish off Gokibor. And once those 2 Gokibors are dealt with, then, you know... Yeah, 86, it really wasn't that bad. That was a good choice, I think. The other one's just gonna follow up, I imagine. And these 2 Root Waters are still far away enough to not be a huge problem yet. Quickly look what you can do. 1, 2, 3. So if we keep playing Manipulator over here, you can only go over here, which... Let's just start with giving some kills to some guys. 116 damage. And you do about 117. So if we just let you attack for about 50, we can finish it off with Firegrass and get him a little closer to that level 5 that he needs to be. Okay, so he can go 1, 2, and attack you. That is fine. He cannot attack Larvis, so I'm just going to sit here and let him hit my Hinatama Soul, so we can get rid of the second Gokibor as well, and then like his Root Waters really aren't close enough yet to cause much issues. Same goes for his Larvae Moth, but his Larvae Moth really isn't that threatening, and honestly, I'm pretty confident that Crow Goblin can probably take care of both the Root Waters on his own. Yeah, 86. Okay, you can go 1, 2 and attack what's up here, so like basically he's like avoiding, or he's blocking off Larvis from attacking, but that's honestly fine. Like we're not really going to attack with Larvis, I think, so I guess we just take care of this guy again, yeah. See, if Hinatama Soul kills, I'm going to go in. Once again, I'm going to give the kill to Firegrass, so we just do this. That makes you safe from the other lads. Hits you with a 51, sure. And finish off with our good lad Firegrass. Two kills for him, that's good. One more level. And now it is just the 2 Root Waters. I'll still say that this is honestly probably the best spot still for Hinatama Soul. Now it's just you two got 183 and 203 attack, so you know, go minus 100 from what's his face from Crow Goblin plus the lower damage from being wind. This is like the one map where wind actually has some advantage. Okay. I think he wants to bait me out from doing this, right? I think this is what he wants me to do, but you know, it's honestly not great situations either way, but we should get rid of you as quick as possible. 64 damage. You all just kind of stand there so that you don't get hit by the two root waters, because they will probably kill my fire monsters in one hit. Puts him over there, which does about 51, so yeah, he can take both of them on without getting killed. 36 damage. Jeez, that's nothing. Huh, alright. Fine. That is absolutely fine. Let's look. Can anyone hit that? I mean, we can with you. Flame Manipulator, you can go over there and chill out. This... Let's see if this actually kills. It doesn't, but... that just means that we kill it with Crow Goblin instead. Alright, it seems like we've got this one pretty much on lock. Crow Goblin is level 4, which increases his defense even more. It does also make him cost more. It gives his symbol rate a nice higher AE rate, effect rate. Yeah, no, this is a good level up. Crow Goblin is definitely the right choice in who to bring from the shop in Area 2. I mean, we can bait him out over there, but it's not worth it yet. We'll wait one turn. I think it starts raining, so I think he gets a slight advantage now, but if I'm correct, the rain also makes Crow Goblin stronger, so it's a two-sided thing, you know what I mean? So he does 23 damage. I think the rain helped me more, and if anything. Okay, well, sure, man. Although this gives him, what, 201 attack. You can't kill him. 171. Play a Manipulator, finish it off. $50 from that, that's nice. And one shot the root water, boom.
This will finish you.
Yeah, I think the rain only helped us. This was also the weaker of the two. That's also why I wanted to get rid of it quicker. This is a nightmare. Oh no. Well, we went deathless against Weevil. That is not bad, because Weevil's pretty tough. Although, you know, now we're gonna get the hardest battle of the run so far with Rex, who is no joke. Absolutely not. He is absolutely not a joke. Okay, obviously we bring one of the cookie boars, but... And then, you know, Broodwater level 3 doesn't cost much. Larvimoth, I mean, we're never gonna get to the... Like, we've already faced Mai, so I don't think we need Larvimoth. And, like, before... Like, the next time Larvimoth would be useful... The next time Larvimoth would be useful, he would just be underpowered at that point. So, yeah. Going off these first 9 matches, I think Kuriboh and Baby Dragon's death were really unnecessary. We could have definitely come out of these 9 battles with only losing Cockroach Knight, and if we'd done that, we would have been in a really good shape. Unfortunately, now we're in kind of okay. It's okay. We're really not in the best of shapes. We're really banking on Crow Goblin just becoming some form of fucking god, which, I mean, he might just become that, but I'm gonna have to see. Oh, Kuriboh dying is so unfortunate. However, you're about 36 away from being that level 5, so we can get what's his face relatively close, although, and you're only 44 away, so both of them are relatively close to that next level. And you need about 34 for the next level. Crow Goblin, you're gonna have to carry us through Rex Raptor, because Rex Raptor, in my opinion, is never easy. He is always really hard. It's getting through Rex Raptor with maybe 2 deaths would be good. Like, we're always just gonna lose someone because we just can't tear through his earth monsters quick enough, and his light monsters actually have a really high attack on this stage, so luckily enough I did learn that Lamoon is really good on this map, so we'll definitely bring her together with Crow Goblin, which in the first attempt of Wind Run we had to do this battle first, which because of that we were definitely a lot weaker than we are now, so we should have a much stronger team to face him, and we should, because of that, be in better shape. Honestly, going first or second here really isn't that important. Okay, he actually chooses to go first, but I'd still say that this is the better spot to start in this match. I would argue that, like, it's just, I think this is a rough battle, and we're gonna see who gets through this the best. A skill or hero, like, I could do a sacrifice play for something like that. Lamoon we're definitely bringing. After that, I think Hinatama's Soul will be good here. With the 20 light and 20 dark, it's really kind of hard to say who really gets a big buff. I think Earth Monsters get a buff. As Earth Monsters... Actually, Earth Monsters are weakened by light, but they get an attack buff. So, Larvis, I'll bring... Man, I think it's risky to bring both of these guys, because if they die, it's very unfortunate. We've got 104 left to bring one strong final monster with us, which... yeah, you're not that strong. You can take a hit, though. You can do a decent bit of damage. I'm just wondering if we really... What do we need? Do we need attack, or do we need defense? You have about 108 defense at the moment. Ooh, Wind Monsters actually get some strength from this. Unitama Soul with the 177, Fire Grasp with the 181, Larva with the 186. Petite Dragon is very strong, but Petite Dragon has literally only been brought here to just get that little bit of ending experience and maybe get some kind of kill at some point. We're gonna bring Wicked Dragon, I think, as our last guy. I think a big part is trying to outrange him, but that tandem of Skelengals, like the two Skelengal tandem, is simply just rough to get through. But yeah, we'll see. He starts with the Hitatsumi Giant and not actually Ankylosaurus like in the vanilla. And well, the Hitatsumi Giant is pretty tough. I found that my strategies mostly for like two-headed King Rex. It's usually just take a hit and then hit him with everything we've got for everyone else. Because usually two-headed King Rex doesn't come into play until all his monsters are already defeated. Actually, he does have two Ankylosaurus. But yeah, these guys have about 210, 207, and 205 attack. So, not at all easy. Did get a big buff from the land. So yeah, we just start off with Hinatama Soul and Crow Goblin. After that, we can bring out everybody else next turn. Alright, well, I think we can do this, but Deathless is gonna be rough, and losing the wrong monster could have a pretty big ripple effect. Like, honestly, like, really, like, anyone dying is annoying, but if I'd had to say, if somebody had to die, I'd probably want it to be either the Wicked Dragon or Larvis. Which sounds mean, because I don't want anyone to die. And, like, it's not like those are bad monsters, it's just that, like, Lamoon is crucial for the next, in Area 3, Lamoon is crucial. Crow Goblin is our boss monster, is our best monster, so to speak. Firegrass and Petite Dragon are needed for Dark Fire Dragon, and Hinatama Soul is just really good. Yeah, he can go and attack pretty quickly. We'll kind of try to phase him out a bit with doing that. It's always nice when he puts his Scalungles just in there. Because then they just take random damage. I guess he'll take that next turn, or that's just barely not considered. I don't know why. He didn't take any damage. Oof. Okay, now thinking about it, we could put you over here. That would mean you'd get hit by one of the Scalungles. You do 137 damage, so you don't kill it. I can place you over here. You wouldn't get hit by anyone. How much damage do you do? About 125. We need somebody else to attack it too, which, that's the problem. Like, he could attack, but with 134, he does about 100 damage. Let's think. If he goes over there, he should get +7 actually. I believe the three of them have enough. I do believe they have enough. I think we don't have a whole lot of choice here, if we're being quite honest. We have to kind of gamble on this we just kind of have to. Let's see, you do 1, 2, so you should not stand over there. Means that you can still stand over there and be a nuisance to somebody later. You go over there, and I think you kill. Yes, you do. Thank God. I was a little worried about that. Placing you here makes no sense, so God, I would have liked to have Lamu maybe a bit more up in the front. Well, we traded in one monster, and it's probably his second strongest monster in for, well, one shot on Crow Goblin. But now that Crow Goblin is way higher leveled than in the first run, he takes less damage because of that. 78. Meaning he could still take like one hit from like a Skelangle, but well, we shouldn't put him out there too much. Because now he's got his whole brigade here, and we're not going to be able to take all of them out. Especially these two, who can honestly just reach. They have just an insane amount of reach. I mean, doing this, I'm just looking at the damage output. 147 to him. These guys also have less attack than these guys. Prisman, we don't want to get hit by Prisman. We're really never going to get out of that really cleanly. We're not set up well to like hit back. You do about 123 to you, so do another 90. Do a little bit of damage to you, but it's not great. It's really not great. What do we do, really? We need to get rid of those Skelangles, really. Gonna be honest, I think my best bet is to back off, but yeah, no, I really should just back off. That, I think, seems like our best option. The only thing I can say is over there, you're still hit. Yeah, we do this. We allow him to come forward a bit more, or he decides to do something different. At least going on into this, if we went head on, I feel like we wouldn't be able to kill anything, and he'd definitely be able to snap at least one of our monsters off. Damn, he really played it he's playing super offensively, and he's playing it smart. There's like no way we avoid being hit by like anything. We might be able to get rid of like Anthrosaurus without only getting hit by one guy, but doing this is just asking to die. So we shouldn't do that. So my idea is going to be to hit that one by doing this, which should only make him susceptible to this Skelangle. Same goes if I put you over there, makes it only susceptible to this one. So how much damage do you do with 159 attack? You do about 124, so we need one more guy to be able to join us in for that attack, which we have a lot of difficulty doing that. Getting in that third guy is going to be rough. As in rough, as in not possible, basically. No, it's literally not possible to get somebody in to attack you. So doing it in a different way, that would just lead us to get hit by more people, so we're in a terrible spot no matter what, really. God damn it, like, this is what I mean, like, you kind of just can't get out of this. Because he's just gonna move everyone forward. Go 1-2. Pop me if I'm over there. He can't pop me if I'm over there, at least. Go 1-2, so you can pop me over there, but not over here. And go 1-2. And hit Lamone. Not if I do this, at least, I think. Yep. Larvus basically can't get hit where he's standing right now, so we are in a rough spot. This is just a hard battle, and I'm trying to get into a situation where I can attack with fucking bitch. Oh, that's so annoying. Like I said, you just can't escape him here. And I'm trying to, yeah, it just also just turned out annoying. This, however, could be better because he spread out his monsters a bit more. This is good. This is good, actually. $138. It only makes him, I think, susceptible to an attack from this one. Okay. Let's think about this. And yeah, this guy's far away enough to not be able to do anything yet. That Kalangal can't reach you either, so you two are safe over there. At least for this turn. Phew. Okay, that's one gone. They don't really have the capability of one-shotting me, but if we get rid of the Skelangles, they are like the ones that do the most, what I'd say, they're the most annoying in the sense of how far they can reach you. Although they have 201 attack and 186. Why do you have less attack? Huh? Okay, so this guy gets an attack buff and a defense buff, which this guy doesn't because he's not on a land that gives earth, huh? This is earth, so we Somebody is safe if you stand up there from Skelangol. What is a spot that they would be safe from both? Okay, this is interesting. 145. Obviously, you do the most damage out of them. If I put you over there, though, you're just gonna get hit by both Skelangol and what's his face? You know, sometimes it's just about making sure specific monsters survive over others. It's nothing personal. At least this way, he might just double target what's his face now, Larvus, but we can come out of that with slightly more. You see, if he decides to just attack what's-his-face instead, then I'm totally fine. Like, from this spot, Skelangol cannot attack Lamone, so they cannot double team on Lamone, who, yeah, can very well die by getting hit by two of them, but You know, he might kill Larvis now, which is unfortunate, but I think we can make it through the rest of the game without Larvis. That's really my main idea on behind this. Okay, yeah, he's gonna go for a kill on Larvis, but that's a better spot for him to stand to hit Larvis, for me at least. Rest in peace, Larvis. He puts his two-headed King Rex there, which makes him a little less threatening. Of course, the one thing that's a little bit more threatening is the fact that he now has like somebody to kind of support his two-headed King Rex. Larvis, where are you at? Over there. So we add Larvis to the death list. And now we move on. So you could do that, but that just puts you into the range. Yeah, you can go 1, 2, 3, and you can go 1, 2, 1, 2. So I am initially thinking of throwing the attack see, he can go 1, 2, 3, so he cannot attack there. Got to make sure of some things. We have to kill you though. Although actually you don't get hit by on that spot. It's got a little bit left. Now just make sure that, by the way, they have not been hit either, or you don't die from him, but he cannot hit either of them, so we have to make sure that he can hit. If I do this, you should be safe. Yeah, you should be safe on that spot. He can move forward 1, 2 and hit Wicked Drag, but if he does that, I'm fine with that, to be honest. Now it's just about Firegrass, who, if we move you back 2, you can go 2 plus. Feels like we kind of have to move Firegrass all the way back to the back. Well, but this is what it is. Okay, he goes on the attack for Lamoon, which... Okay, he does that to attack Wicked Dragon. I am fine with that. So we can deal with him with our like less strong monsters now. He doesn't move King Rex, which is only useful for us. You can go 1, 2 and attack me, but we're just going to not allow him to do that. We finish him off. We can also now use like Lamone to like finish off Skellingle if Petite Dragon doesn't have enough power. Which I'm assuming he probably doesn't. Actually, he does. Good. That is him gone. Okay, 1, 2. Just moving 1 back already puts you in a safe spot against that one. Can move you forward, sure. So he's probably gonna move these 2 in tandem, which is a pretty dangerous thing. We probably 2 or 3 shot. Well, that 25 helps. We probably 2 or 3 shot Prisman. and we probably 3 or 4 shot two-headed King Rex, who kind of just stays back.
I won't let you stage a comeback.
Let's see, I think he's baiting me into like 1, 2, 3. He's got how much attack? About 245. Probably kills us. Yes, it does. Let's just look how much damage we do. 148. Petite Dragon actually has about... Petite Dragon actually has enough strength to survive a hit, I think, but... Well, considering that, I think this... Actually, this place does count as dark, so... I mean, as wood. Earth. So he actually gets his... Getting him on, like, that spot would be good. $139. You got about 100 defense, which this spot doesn't count as earth, so he doesn't get that power, which would lower his attack a bit, but I don't know by how much, of course. It just seems like an unnecessary risk to take. Is it though? I don't know the maths behind this. Like, with 100, he should be able to take about 232 points of damage. Which, if he leaves that and goes over there, he loses some of that. So, actually, you survive a hit pretty much no matter what. You lower him down to about 80 hit points. So you have about 82 defense. You can take a hit no matter what. So you go over here, do the 97. Alright, you do enough damage. Petite Dragon, you give a shot 2. You finish it off. And now we just set up everything to just absolutely explode onto two-headed King Rex. He might not do it because of how I'm setting up my monsters, but if we get through Rex with just one loss, it'll be a pretty tremendous Rex. It was definitely not looking good throughout the majority of this match. Alright, he takes the bait. He attacks you. Doesn't kill. $27 damage left. Okay. You need about how much? You need about 25. And you need about 27. So honestly, they'll probably both get to the level. $138, yeah, we can attack him with 5 monsters, we'll get it. And goodbye. Whew. Rex with just a singular death. That is really good for us. The only one we lost was Larvis, which, you know, it's a shame, but Larvis is definitely not like a crucial monster. And that's Area 2 done.
It was good.
Firegrass level 5. And then from the, like, after winning experience, we should Yeah, we get 47. Boom. You're level 2, that's cool. You're level 5, that's great. You're level 4, so you can evolve the Dark Witch. You're level 5, you're level 5 now. And now we can take 2 monsters. So we take Two-Headed King Rex, and I think I should take maybe Amphosaurus. Amphosaurus, I'll pick Amphosaurus because he's slightly more affordable, and having an affordable Earth monster in your arsenal is just nice. Especially considering, like, the other option is like Honeywa. And Honeywa is just kind of meh. So yeah, R.I.P. Larvis, you did a good job there. Honestly, Larvis served us well in the battles we had him for, so... Yeah, that's the best Rex I think I've ever had, at least in these 40 runs so far. Okay, so now we made it to Area 3, the big Area 3. The place where we got absolutely destroyed last time. It was only really Bakura who we beat clean, I think. Yeah, I think we only beat Bakura clean, and then Pegasus was alright. But the other 3 battles, Bandit Keith, Odeon, and Merrick, are really tough. So we get to buy 1 new monster. And this is always the most exciting part, because here is where definitely variation gets a... Here's definitely where variation comes to play, which... Well, we're gonna get a good monster anyways.
What would you like to do?
It's just whom do we pick? Actually, we could pick Curse the Dragon here to try to get Gaia the Dragon Champion, but yeah, it's just not. It's just, to me, in my opinion, it's just not viable enough. Summon Skull is pretty strong, but we can get Summon Skull from Merrick. Dark Magician Girl isn't that good in my opinion. So yeah, we could get Fire Reaper, but Cherubin the Fire Knight has about 119 defense and 230 attack, which is actually really good. One downside, however, is that, you know, we can get him later too. Blast Juggler has about 165 attack. Or 165 defense and 240 defense. He's really strong, but he costs 200 MP. Or you have Firing Pegasus with 300 MP, which has less attack than these 2 guys and has less defense. Of course, amazing movement. And then on the wind side, we have also King Tiger Wang, who might not be a horrible choice here either. On the wind side, One-Eyed Shield Dragon is quite good actually. A Faith Bird is tremendous too. But then this guy, he is the absolute best monster in the game, in my opinion. Outside of Kuriboh, maybe. Winged Dragon Guardian of the Fortress is insanely good. Insanely good. The AI just cannot handle that free attack. He is so good that I might just get him over. Like, you can get Winged Dragon Guardian of the Fortress later too, but I think I might just get him right here, right now. 200 attack on a wind monster. Yeah, I'm picking Winged Dragon Guardian of the Fortress. As much as Blast Juggler and Cherubin the Fire Knight were also very, what do you say? Juicy. They were very juicy. They seem really good too. I think at the end of the day, our best option was just to get Winged Dragon Guardian of the Fortress earlier to deal with the opponents in this area a bit easier. If he dies, then yeah, it would really suck. Though, having learned from the first area or from the first run, Firing Pegasus is not good for wind. and I think that probably led to my downfall in the end. It's either that he's been nerfed in Libra mod, or that the other monsters have just been buffed. That and he just doesn't mesh well with what's it called, with wind symbol. Okay, so we go to the random number generator next, and we'll see who we face off first. Honestly, this is another important thing. Who we're facing off first? We're facing off against Merrick first. That's the son of a bitch. That's the worst opponent to start off with. It really is. So we face off Merrick first, and that's not a good thing. Last time we only won because of somehow bullshitting our way through it at the end. I mean, my preference definitely was in getting like Bakura or Pegasus first, particularly Pegasus, so we can get what's his face quicker. Flame Swordsman. But honestly, in all 5 of these matches, it's just not very nice to have to fuse monsters. Like, all of these battles become relatively difficult because of having a 1 man less. We go first. Like, the only upside to this map is that at least Zoa is not good on this map. Like, his boss monster Zoa isn't very strong on this map at all, because he just maneuvers poorly on this map. So he's got Summon Skull, Ryukishin, Tomb of Dark Rulers, Zoa, Girgal, the Moving Fortress, and Ryukishin. Huh, he doesn't have Bolt Beaming at least. So that's something we don't have to deal with. So we pick up Crow Goblin, obviously. We might want to pick up you. Yeah, with that we've already used up most of our stuff. So now it seems like it might be a good idea to bring... Lamoon is good here. Where is the light thing? The lights are over there. It's 30 light. The map, there's no map thing. If I am correct, and I'm just gonna look this up to be certain, I don't think Lamoon even evolves on this stage, because I think you need 40 I think you do need 40 light, 50 light even, so you can't even evolve in this map. And it's just too much a risk, I think, to let you die here. So instead we just go for like Firegrass, Petite Dragon, and then we've got about 222 left. Actually, we do actually have a bit more left than I originally thought we had. If we bring Folium Manipulator, we're just asking you to die at that point. You know, I think we should. It's risky, but I think we should bring you. And then for the last monster, honestly, Skelingle or Happy Lover. Some light is good on this map. I'm afraid this map's gonna be rough, and I don't really want to lose any of these guys. But we'll see what happens. I don't know if this was the map where we should get Petite Dragon Firegrass combo, but I've made my choice at this point. Two-Headed King Rex is specifically there to take care of his 2 Thunder monsters, who don't do a ton of damage, but do take a ton of hits. I say they don't do a ton of damage, but they still do decent damage, so not to be underestimated. I like your placement, honestly, there, so we're doing this. Yeah, last time I think I lost 4 or 5 monsters here.
It's time to start.
All I can say is I'm a little nervous. Because he's got a lot of his monsters are high movement. That's the problem. He's not perfect on this map, far from that, but yeah, I think him having the dark symbol here actually just saves our ass. By God, though, I am scared shitless. Because, like, pretty much anyone but Skellingle is like a big loss here. Although, Two-Headed King Rex, if we lose him, it's salvageable. Much as I would want to 100% say it is useless, because he's definitely not a bad monster. But hey, getting like Darkfire Dragon, that would be cool. We can at least see what his stats are like. Darkfire Dragon could very much just be terrible too, but we won't know until we at least try. Okay, that is pretty much what I wanted. Because this is what I wanted to do. Boom, 188 damage. He just see, this is where replaying really helps, because I planned this very first move out meticulously. This guy can go over here, can do nothing. He can go 1-2 here, and he can attack potentially, but he won't kill. These two guys don't have the space to move. Bam, shlabam. First Ryukishin gone. That's a great start. He didn't even know what hit him. Bam, we open up Lamoon. And now it's time for some fusion action. Holy crap, Darkfire Dragon actually has a ton of attack. Like, holy shit. You know, he's got no defense, but his movement is also pretty good.
I was waiting for this moment. Everything I require is gathered on my field. I fuse my 2 monsters.
Hell yeah, okay, this... You know, Firegrass is always just decent to just have as one of your early purchase monsters on Wind, so picking Firegrass never is a bad option. It's only Petite Dragon who's got a pretty fierce competition on whether you want to choose him or not. So this may have been the right choice. Getting Petite Dragon off of mine might just be the right choice. One, two, three. They can't get up here yet. I think I want to move my guys up to like the fire area, so that if we fight here, giving us more advantage. Zoa's still far enough away to not be much of a problem yet. That Ryukishin might become a problem a little later. He does this, and he, like, the AI doesn't understand this map at all. As now we just shoot down you instead. Boom! Let's go! That summon skull dead as well. Holy crap. Winged Dragon, Guardian of the Fortress. You are so good. It's such a good card. He's so good. Okay, now let's look at this situation, right? He can go over there and he might attack, might not. The AI is a bit weird about this spot and like this spot. Like the AI just doesn't see these as attacking spots for whatever reason. So let's look. He can go 1, 2, and he can go 1, 2, 3. So he can attack me over here. This guy can go. Let's at least look how much damage we do and if this is worth it. 186 to take a hit back from him, who's got about 249 attack, which would do a decent chunk of damage to me. Let's not do it if it's not necessary yet. He can go 1, 2, 3. If we place our lad over here, we are actually just safe from him. Of course, he can move over there, so we will back you off a bit. If I go over there, if he decides to move his Gear Golem over here, we can attack his Gear Golem the turn after too. He can go 1, 2, 3, so the moon. I probably want you more over here to potentially go on and attack what's his face if necessary. Everyone's been used. It's 5 versus 6. He can only attack me with one guy. I don't even know if he's going to do this. He doesn't, and that is Ryu Kishin, number 2, very likely dead as well. He can go 1, 2, so he's got about 446. Yeah, he kills most things I have. You can go over here, which he's got 3 attacks. He can 1, 2, 3 me if I put something over there. You have about 200. Yeah, you'll likely die if I put you there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Hard decision. Except for this. This one is not a hard decision. We just do this at least. You have about 206. So yeah, this guy like one-shots you too. Alright, this guy had more attack at a different space. It's a little less threatening than originally expected. You do about 110 to him, which is a little disappointing, but well, what are you gonna do about it, huh? 2, 1, 2, 3, goddamn. It's pretty scary. I think, is there anyone we can place over there to block him off? I don't think so. Especially as he can go over here, go 1, 2, 3. Ooh, this is a little tough. We're in a little bit of a pickle now. A little bit of a pickle. I definitely want to get rid of Ryu Kishin. So if we do this, that just makes you get hit by him. You know, at least if he goes over there, he can't hit. Ooh, but he can hit you. You can go here with his 204. You actually have 106 defense, so you'd actually survive. But you can go 1, 2, 3 and attack Lamoon. If I ever place you over there, you'd get hit by. So, and this guy was 204 attack. Actually won't kill Lamone, but it's just never great. He's got about 440. He got about 447 hits. So if he goes over here, 1, 2, 3, he actually doesn't hit two-headed King Rex, but you do. You can go for, yeah. I think this is our best option. Skellingle might die. He does not, and that is huge. Huge. He places it there. Huge. He puts it just before he'd get hit by Lamone. I could place you over here to hit that guy, but how good is this? 64. Not that worth it. You can go 1, 2. Honestly, like having somebody over here is good to block out Zoa from really going apeshit. Where he's currently standing, though, he could do a solid chunk of damage to Zoa. I honestly just want to keep him there. They have what? How much? 218. He can't attack me with both of them. But this is 62. Putting him down to like 100 and something. No! Ah, fuck. I misclicked. Oh no. Yeah, we'll see what happens. That's we were supposed to kill.
You can't faze me.
He does this and kills two-headed King Rex. Well, at least he can't hit that one. And Skellingle died, but Skellingle dying was predicted. It's just that this wasn't. Whew! Well, at least that guy's dead. Oh, bitch. That was a huge mistake.
I will find a way to turn.
Okay, well, these guys probably killed together. You don't. 183. Should do this. I should do this. That should 100% be done. So we're gone at least. What is your special? Is there really no way to save you? There is, okay. You can go 1, 2, 3, that doesn't... Okay, I think we can survive with the guys we have left. Oh, we can only hit one of them. Oh, that... Okay, well, I think somebody else is gonna die too. So yeah, two-headed King Rex died, and... Okay, so they're going for the, what's it called, kill.
I wasn't concentrating, and I paid for that.
Ah, that's bad.
I'm only toying with you, Pharaoh.
Lamoon died. Who died to Skellangle? Give me a second when I put these guys. Well, at least we didn't completely die, but we lost some good monsters there. As much it started off good, but then, wow, we messed up a bit at the end. I'm going to quickly put Skellangle and what's his face into the graveyard. But basically, like, the important thing is that we still have fire dread. Yeah, Lamoon. I've got no real answer of why. I got no explanation. It's just bad. Losing Lamoon's bad. But it's at least like it's not impossible to get out of. Skellangle. Put you in there, and then who died too? Two-headed King Rex. Okay, so he's got two guys alive. If I'm correct, two of my three guys can at least take one more hit. Okay. He can go 1-2, but he can't hit me there. Darkland Fire Dragon, you do that. You do about 82 damage. Which should cause you... Well, I can place you here and do about 42 damage. Sure, whatever. So he's obviously either going to go over here, attack you just there, or go over here and attack me there, or just back off. $120. The nice thing, however, is that I can do this and you won't be able to reach me. Right, we could do this and end it. Darkfire Dragon, however, is definitely someone we should bring for the future. Best case scenario would have probably been if we didn't get him first. If we'd gotten Merrick later, I think we could have been a little bit stronger. Of course, I don't know. I think if I could choose the order, right? If I decide to just get rid of that rule, I will probably be able to beat Windrun a lot easier. Because I can just pick and choose who I fight first, and that has some pretty huge influence on how things can go. But that's kind of why I have the random rule there, because it just makes things a lot harder, and it makes it does make the scenario different every time. It makes every run a bit different. 3 deaths against him is not super clean, but. Who do we choose? Zoa is a guy with 196 attack, but not the greatest movement. The cost is 240, which I don't think I'll ever really utilize. Relocation is, I think, too weak, so we're not gonna go for him. I'm gonna go for Zoa or for Summon Skull, and then I'm gonna pick up one of these two because they are level 5. Okay. Save the game. I will say that batch took a lot out of me. So the next thing I'm doing is just putting Larvas in the grave, and then we'll see who we fight next. With Merrick done, really we have a 1-4 shot at hard. Like, Odeon is these other big hard match. I'd say that Pegasus and Bakura are manageable, and Bandit Keith is doable as well, although I would probably prefer to face Pegasus next. Like, ideally I'd face Pegasus, Bakura, Bandit Keith, Odeon, but well, sometimes you don't get what you want, you know what I mean? Like this one. Because if I had the choice, I'd probably only want to go up against Merrick at the absolute last point. But yeah, let's get that random number generator going off. Not that. Okay, so we face Merrick, and next we face Odeon. Awesome! So Odeon is next, which is bad news for us. As we've just lost, what's his face? We've lost Lamone, and honestly Pegasus can give you a Mystical Elf who is good for this match. Which, because Light's good on this match, and we've lost 2 Light monsters in the last battle. Light's just pretty good in this area 3 in general. Here I come, Odeon. Maybe I can win, maybe not. Who knows? He wins. He always wins. He always wins. Okay, so from last time, I put my guys here, but this time I am going to change that up by putting them over here. Why? Well, I've noticed that the AI often plays worse on the other side, like it just feels like it's been play tested less or something along those lines. Crow Goblin here, however, has a pretty good. We'll take you as our last lad, and now we have not much for the rest of what we bring, but Neil Boss 108 really isn't that useful here. Here's where our low fire monster can really help us out. 214 damage from you can definitely come in handy. That's you. You have 159 here. I think picking you here is a solid enough choice. It's not really a Drollbirds match, but we have 172 for two more guys. $129. We should pick up Flame Manipulator. We really should get him that last final level. You're weakened here, but like you could still be useful to take out like the light monsters. It's just that's. Whew, now we're getting to like the hard choices to make. A skiller hero like 180. Jellyfish, like the opponent just has a hard time dealing with jellyfish. I can outrange a good couple of people with jellyfish. I think I'm picking jellyfish purely to like go for like an outranging ID. Honeywell 162 isn't bad, but Flame if I press 183. Yeah, this is the side I'm picking. Actually, place you over there, you over there, you over here. I want Winged Dragon actually over here. Just Winged Dragon is supposed to cause havoc in this match. Honestly, any loss here can be annoying, but it's just how the map is built. I'm more afraid of Odeon and Merrick than most matches in the game. Specifically because Area 4 will just give us a lot of good monsters. Like, we'll get... In Area 4, we can just get monsters like Parrot Dragon. Fucking Parrot Dragon. And like a Garuzis. Okay, so he starts, which is never great. I don't know if this place is actually better, to be honest. Because I kind of just realized that like he has to just do less walking to get over to me now. He doesn't have Sword Arm Dragon this time around, so... However, he can go 1, 2, 3. Oh wow, we have exactly enough to open you up. You know, it's perfect. Man, I wish we didn't have to face Odeon first, or I mean second. Like that just goes. It's a major detriment for us. Okay, let's look. Okay, he can go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing yet. Time Wizard can go 1, 1, 2. Okay, he can't do much yet. You can go 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, it seems like our guys are at least safe for this next turn, so we just focus on getting everyone out. Of course, now we are in a little bit of trouble. This, however, is like, this is why Winged Dragon is so tremendous. Now see, he can go 1, 2, 3, 4. He can basically just F us up no matter what. So let's think about this. You have about 149 attack and you have about 58 defense. You will not die by him. That's pretty much a surefire thing. Problem is, if I place you over here, you're gonna get hit by you and by you, which is 347. That's just a shit ton. If I place you over here, you're gonna get hit by him with 227. At least that makes you only get hit by one guy. This is our best option, I'd say. Just gonna have to figure out how to get rid of both of these guys quickly now. 1, 2. He's going to hit someone for sure. Just putting you there isn't the worst thing. Okay, let's see what happens. This could go either way, really. It's a decent start. We're able to neutralize Time Wizard without him causing any trouble. In turn, however, we're going to get hit by two guys. 170, and that just one-shots Happy Lover. I didn't expect Happy Lover to be one-shot, to be honest. The only saving grace is that he's now in our camp, and we can finish him off, at least. This is a little annoying. We pretty much can't get you hit anymore. Happy Lover, were you in there? You probably are. Yeah, there he is. Okay, so let's just look. It says this is bad. He can go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's an annoying. These two aren't close enough to cause major issues. Okay, so first thing we do is just hit Gazelle. Your special will do more damage. You start off with just the guys who can definitely not hit no matter what. If you stay where you are, you actually cannot get hit by Gazelle. This does about 186. I can do this, which would be in the range 1, 2, 3. Actually, it wouldn't. This does about 139. Would actually be locked a bit. Give me a second. I think Hinatama might die because of this guy. 229. He probably kills. Don't have much choice. $189 plus this does about. This does enough together. That's at least good. Yeah, we're going to lose Hinatama Soul now, I think. But on the flip side, no one else can get hit. But this guy's got enough attack power to finish off everyone else. He dies by like one hit likely, so it's still gonna be a little rough here, but oof, yeah. I mean, if Happy Lover just didn't die in one hit. Problem is he one-shots those guys, which is a big problem. This is probably the best I could have done in this situation. Son of a bitch. Aw. That's just sad. I'm saddened by that, not gonna lie. Hinatama Soul was a good monster. Damn it. If only they just had a bit more defense. Like, this just shows, like, this is just the primary, like, showcase of how fucking terrible the wind symbol is, because it just doesn't give the fire monsters anything. Rest in peace, Hinatama Soul. Okay. He's going for, like, something. Well, we could definitely get rid of you. Start by doing this. We can do this. That's a free shot. We do this. That's a decent bit of damage. Yeah, I don't like these guys being in the same thing, but 200 and something, that is at least a good amount of damage. Okay. It's a decent position to be in. Like, we don't want to face too many of them at the same time. This is like one of those points where, like, Sword Arm Dragon would have been really annoying to deal with. Okay, he definitely didn't do that perfectly. King Tiger Wangu there is annoying though. Let's look over here. You're gonna get hit by everyone no matter what. Over here you're gonna get hit by everyone. He's probably placed them all relatively well if you look at this, but I can do this at least. Do you have enough power to just kill him? No. $147. Actually, you could just do that, but how many usages of that do you have? Only one more. Do I want to use it there? 97. Counting this, 97, 97. It's just not enough. It's not enough power. So what we have to do, you can't hit 1, 2, 3. Friend, I don't think we have a choice. One, two, three, where he's standing, he can hit me. 5 versus 3, and one of them is halfway done, and these two guys still have a good bit left. I think we'll win, but it's now just about not letting everyone die. That him backing off with one guy, putting that. Oh no! I thought you had 3 attack. God, I'm salty. Ah, bitch. 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 Fuck. 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 Darkfire Dragon was good, too. That's the thing what sucks. He was our most important monster I think we had left, to be honest. It's not over yet, though. But it's gonna be a little harder now. Just get rid of him. Okay, so he's got about 244, so you kill him in one shot. I thought he had less attack range. I thought he was 3 by 1, but he's 4 by 1, and I fucked up. 115 there is nice though. If he just stays there, we can get rid of him next turn. Of course, that does force my hand into doing this, but I mean that's fine. Winged Dragon here is still crucial. That guy dies to 1 hit now, Megazowler. Jellyfish could probably take a hit too before dying. Oof. It's close, man. He places you there and he goes and puts you there. How do these two lads compare? 225, 244, 30. I actually believe that they should survive if 1, 2. Tricky part is like Flame Viper might die though. Oh, I do this, but I shouldn't. I should. Should is a debatable question actually there, but doing this really isn't that much better. I wouldn't be able to escape. Putting you over there would make you get hit by him, though. It would save Flame Viper, but you'd get hit by him next turn, but we could, like... You definitely don't die in one hit, I know that much, but... 1, 2, or he just goes and attacks and kills Crow Goblin. Well, honestly, he would not. Actually, Celtic Garden's definitely not going. I guess we're losing Flame Viper too. Although he may have gotten a bit more attack. I don't know if he's able to push him just over. No, it's not. Okay, so you do about 115. How much do you do? If I can get the kill on you, I could at least give... yeah, you don't kill. That's a shame. He is 100% going to go for the kill on Flame Viper, but we had to get rid of King Tiger Wang Hu here. We've been ravaged here pretty harsh, but it's, you know, beating both Odeon and Merrick is at the end of the day a good thing. Rip Flame Viper, basically unavoidable. But at least it's my turn now. Flame Viper, where are you at in the thing? Over here. Yeah, he was hiding over there. So he does have less attack. We basically do the same thing we did last turn. We'll also just keep him into place. He actually goes and attacks Winged Dragon, Guardian of the Fortress, which is actually slightly worrying. Like, if we don't finish him off here, we're in deep shit, because then we'll lose him too. Well, we'll start with an attack with Jellyfish. Oh yeah, we're 100% getting this done. Because you already do like 164, right? And you hit for... Actually, you have more attacks, right? Like, you definitely do enough. Yep. Whew. Okay. We at least made it through. I'd argue that we'd only really had one major loss with Dark Fire Dragon. Like, Dark Fire Dragon is the only huge loss we made. Flame Viper and Hinatan Soul are unfortunate losses, and Happy Lover is kind of brought just to die in the map, to be honest.
To be annihilated so decisively.
God damn, we beat both Odeon and Merrick this run, so the two hardest battles here are gone. That is at least decent, and we can still get Flame Swordman later on. Okay. We've lost more guys in these two battles than we've done in all the other matches before this. So we also lost 200 King Rex not too long ago, but hey, we can replace him now with like any of these lads. 197, 334, 362, 12. That's quite good. This is just a good monster. 150. King Tiger Wang Hu is absolutely going in there. King Tiger Wang Hu is super good. Destroyer Golem. Ooh. getting the wicked, getting the. It's not really the run for it. Time Wizard, he actually only has a 196 attack. 196, 194, 212. Destroyer Golem is not too bad. I'm going for Mega Zowler. We survived. We survived, in my opinion, the two hardest battles in the game. Like, I'm confident enough we can get through the other three battles. And once we reach Area 4, we have two opponents that can really get us some good stuff. Of course, you got the random number generator, so like if we make it to Area 4 and we get Yami Bakura first, then we are completely screwed. But if we get him like last, then I think we have a genuine chance of winning this run. So yeah, 1, 2, and 3 left. I would prefer to face Pegasus first, but that probably just means we're gonna get him last. Alrighty. Who are we facing next? It's Bakura. Bakura. Oh yeah, we can put our fallen brothers into the box. I mean, you say box, but it's just like... Is it really a box? It's the... You know, we're just managing our monsters. We're doing them in the capsule deck. Actually, it's called the capsule stock. Huh. Well... Rip, Two-Headed King Rex, and R.I.P. Scalango and Lamoon, who also died. It was none of you. Somebody else died, right? Two-Headed King Rex, Lamoon. Oh no, we only had 3 deaths. Okay. Of course, Dark Fire. You already got to like level fucking 4. Fucking course he dies. Oh. Alright, well, we don't have anything really strong anymore. Our best monster is maybe Crow Goblin and Winged Dragon Guardian of the Fortress. King Tiger Wang, who is up there too. Lots of Hinatama Soul sucks. As our low cost fire and wind monsters are starting to dwindle again, which was the problem last time as well. Like at this point, when it comes to low cost monsters, we just don't have much yet left. I think we should definitely choose some low cost monsters in some, if we have the option. Okay, so Bakura. That being said, I'd say that this map's relatively doable still. I've noticed that like our damage output, at least against Bakura, was still relatively fine. But now that we have Winged Dragon Guardian of the Fortress for this fight, I imagine that we can outrange him quite immensely. Like, there's a whole attack pattern that basically can't do anything against Winged Dragon. The only thing that can really get to Winged Dragon are the monsters that move, have high movement. We go second. I think I've mentioned before that, like, being over here is much more beneficial to us. Okay, so you got 800 for 6 lads. So we bring you. Seems that the dark actually, it's dark and wind, so it actually just buffs up our wind monsters quite a bit. He's got 3 wood monsters, so we definitely should bring at least some fire monsters. We don't have a powerful fire monster. We'll bring Flame Manipulator. King Tiger Wang Hu, that's just very... Very appealing. Yeah, we don't have any low-cost fire monsters anymore. That's a problem. You have some low AP fire monsters at least. What's something low AP? You are low AP, but you're wind, so don't really fall under that. Still think you, yeah, you could be useful now. And then we bring something lastly, we'll bring something to, got anything with like a high AP plus maybe? Because unfortunately, oh, you have 105 plus AP, that's good. It's just that that's like the only good thing about you. 70, you got 70 to move. La Leon. 150, 148. Anthrosaurus. We just go Anthrosaurus, maybe? I mean, his movement is trash, but at least it doesn't cost much. Yeah, we'll actually place our symbol over here. Now, his Kamakiri Man goes over here most of the time. So I want Flame Manipulator over here. Together with Winged Dragon, Guardian of the Fortress, Crow Goblin. We'll actually get you more down here. Fortunately, we can't really decide in what diagonal you go. We'll put you over here with the lads. And we'll put Anthrosaurus here as well. Kind of more of like to guard the symbol because like he's got like 2 monsters that can only attack in a specific diagonal. And we can basically just move our monsters on specific spaces they can never hit. He has a chance of having Aqua Snake, but it doesn't look like he's got that. He's actually got 4 wood monsters, which doesn't hugely benefit us. Probably means that he doesn't have Aqua Snake on him. Not that I really need Aqua Snake, but you know, still interesting.
I have a lot to learn, so please don't be so hard on me.
Area 3, actually everyone on Area 3 has a special monster. So, we haven't really gotten them, which is unfortunate. But he's got Kamakiri Man. Kamakiri Man, luckily enough, is not bulky.
It's my turn.
It is our turn. And looking at you, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, at least you guys give good plus APs. All of you actually do. I don't actually mind him taking more of an offensive here. God, I used to always say fire monsters are pretty much good on every symbol. I'd say that the same basically applies to earth monsters. Alright, there's Man-Eater Bug. Which, I will say that the creator does often cleverly put these type of monsters, like, not in the same diagonal. Because these 2 monsters, like, this monster can never hit monsters in these spaces, but at least gets covered by this guy. Of course, you take one of them out, and then the other one becomes useless. But, you know. Shit happens. Okay, we get you out next. How close are you to evolving? Oh well, evolving, getting to level 4 for fusion. He didn't do anything there. That just doesn't benefit you, man. I have 92 symbol buffs, but how much buffs does he get from his symbol? He is the first opponent, 75. Oh, wrong button. King Tai Wang Hu, who's got 238 attack. He's basically able to penetrate through most things. Like, basically all our monsters just one-shot Kamakiri Man. For his other lads, I mean, they've got a decent bit of defense, but not a tremendous amount. Only really Queen of the Autumn Leaves is insane. 1, 2. I guess we move our guys forward. We get about 785 every turn, so that should probably be enough for being able to move everyone every turn. Okay. He's going very much into that one direction. I don't like that, to be honest. Okay, he can move here 1, 2 and attack. And for Sorus. On the other side, you are not really capable of doing that very much. So I would place you over there, and I can place you over here for now. You're always safe from him. He can go 1, 2, 3, 4. So these spots are basically like death spots. Okay, another thing you can do is go over here and attack you where you're currently standing. 2. You can go over here and attack this spot. Just slightly scared. I like your spot just fine, honestly. If he goes over there, he can hit Flame Manipulator. If I put my guy over there, I think this could be a decent spot, but all of his wood monsters are over there, which makes me want to obviously not put them there. Putting you over here just puts... he really wants me to do that, I guess. Putting you one behind would maybe be the best spot to put you. King Tiger Wang Hu. Yeah, not yet, not yet. It's not your time yet. On the flip side, putting you here I think is fine. Yeah, it is, yeah, it is. Alright. At least for now we've avoided everyone. Okay. We can pretty much, without consequence, at least attack. I don't see any consequence of doing that. He can go 1, 2, doesn't do anything. He could go over here. Yeah, this is just makes sense. This makes sense to do no matter what. Do a huge chunk of damage to Great White.
What?
I want to just see what this does. 100. Obviously, Kamakiri Man will destroy us if we do that. And 1, 2. Okay, we wouldn't be in his diagonal, but if we do that, we'd have to get rid of Kamakiri Man, which We don't have that in our current ability. Placing you here makes sense though. I don't know if he can attack through that spot, but we could do a good chunk of damage to you. There really is no way to attack you without just getting our shit kicked in by the other one. Doing this doesn't kill, unfortunately. Though, he actually can't attack me from there, which is the hilarious part. You can go here and attack with Man-Eater Buck, but that's not super worrying. Man-Eater Buck's got about 288. It is lowered by a good chunk. He actually can't move away from that. And we've put some great amount of pressure on Kamakiri Man. Although, like, it would also prevent Great White from basically doing anything. Look. You can go over here and go 1, 2. Placing you over here seems like almost the most logical choice. But wait, actually, you could go over here and hit me. Unless I block that spot off with thingamajig. How much deck do you have? About 272. We will survive that, but it puts us in a kind of an uncomfortable position.
What? Oh dear.
Then put you over here to block you off. Now he should not be able to hit me from over there. Everyone is safe. Even King Tiger Wang, who is safe, but yeah, just keep it at that. I didn't realize that part though. I didn't expect him to one-shot. I really didn't expect the one-shot, to be honest. This isn't nice though, that's very little. Wow, yeah, no, I didn't expect Anfosaurus to get one-shotted there. Huh. That's a shame. Although Amphosaurus was definitely the most losable monster, so to speak. He was the one that I cared the least about dying. But it's still a little wasteful, I think. He says it's not looking good, but I would kind of disagree. I think we could have gone through this deathless, but yeah, when the kill doesn't matter that much, it's yeah, we could also throw up a kill against you. Let's think about this real quick. If I put you there, you are safe from her, so we may as well. the next thing we can do is we can just place you over there to keep you safe from Queen of the Autumn Leaves. Finish off Man-Eater Bug. And then we actually have just plenty of options to take care of Great White. But obviously we should avoid getting hit by you, because 248 plus advantage. He honestly might actually survive, but there is no reason to. There's really just straight up no reason to take a risk like that. That would put you in her attack range, so like. Not like we need to kill specifically on Flame Manipulator, as actually like every bit of experience on him is kind of wasted because he doesn't need any more levels. But yeah, now it's 5 versus 3 and we keep just outrange. Or we could just put our monsters in a different diagonal from Queen of the Autumn Leaves. So really we just need to get rid of these 2 monsters. Great White is all the way in the back still, so that's good enough. I don't want to unnecessarily throw away Mechanical Snail. 1, 2, so he could hit over here, these 2 spots, but this spot is just safe. And I believe that that puts him at a pretty detrimental spot. Like, he can't attack through this, so we just finish you off with this, right? Kabam, right, good, very good. We place you over there. You're out of diagonal here. The next thing we do is maybe just back you off so that you don't get hit by Queen of the Autumn Leaves. And now we just need to take care of really just Great White. And Queen of the Autumn Leaves doesn't even kill Flame Manipulator, or Mechanical Snail. Mechanical Snail, I think, will just survive. Doing this actually keeps you safe. You don't kill her. Although he does block off what's his face pretty well. Doing this is just perfect, to be honest. As for the last thing, Great White has about 258. We have about 322 or 23 thing. He cannot kill. I mean, we should just do this. He doesn't attack back. Going for symbol is fine. I think we should just go for symbol. You just back off. Play you there, and we should have this beat with only Amphosaurus lost, and Amphosaurus was not a major monster, so him losing Amphosaurus isn't too bad. So, I mean, he does do a shit ton of damage, don't get me wrong, but it's not enough. Good job, Mechanical Chaser. Mechanical Snail, I'm sorry. I keep misnaming it. And you're dead. 100 for Mechanical Snail. Puts him at level 2. And now we just finish you off with probably just King Tiger Wang Hu. Yep. Goodbye. Bakura beaten, and we only lost one monster, and it wasn't that important, so overall pretty good. Of course, I'd say Bakura is the easiest of these opponents. Still, it's definitely not a free match. Alright, finally our symbol gets to the final level, so we get the final bit of effect strength. Unfortunately, that means that our monsters really aren't going to get much stronger. And now we just open up our base AP. He's level 3, you're level 4, so you're ready to evolve if we need to. And then here, I like Kamakiri Man. Kamakiri Man has a specific niche I like it for. And then I would probably just take one of the Great Whites. This one got a shot in, so yeah, sure, pick you. Maybe your Buck wouldn't have been horrible either, but maybe I should pick Maneater Buck, but whatever. I definitely wanted Kamakiri Man. Alright. Okay. So yeah. Whew. This is where I'll be ending off the stream, lads. We were able to defeat at least, I mean, what, we did 6 matches, yeah, we did 6 matches today, but they were a lot tougher. They're a lot longer too. And yeah. I mean, we beat Merrick and Odeon. Also Bakura, so we only have Bandit Keith and Pegasus left, who I think are not as hard, or at least not as hard as these two. So I believe we should be able to win them next time, and then we actually reach Area 4, which, well, could make or break us. If Yami Bakura would be our first opponent in Area 4, then we are completely boned. But if he's like the last, then we have a fighting chance. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the stream, I really appreciate people that subscribe or that comment, like, everything. And everyone, thanks for watching the stream, the VOD, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. So goodbye, everyone.